Alrighty, we are back at it again. Pegasus going up against Kaiba this time. He faced Yugi in the last match, which, for who have seen it, I won't spoil the ending, but that match was brutal beyond merit. So given I don't know how long Kaiba is going to be able to last against Pegasus, so I'm going to try and get through these comments as quickly as possible. So if I don't see everything that happens in this duel, it's because Pegasus he's feeling mean today, I think, and Kaiba could be the next victim. Octavia Hirschberg, I'm confused. Why did Skull Ladybug's effect proc after... activate after multiplication events and pinch hoppers? I did read that one. Okay, so Skull Ladybug's effect activated, pinch hoppers didn't when they were both when effects. If pinch hopper goes to the graveyard and then something else activates after it goes to the graveyard, so if pinch hopper goes to the graveyard and then like a trap card or a spell card gets activated, it cancels the effect out of the graveyard because it technically isn't like the last thing that just happened. I think that's how it works. It's a bit difficult to explain, but I get why it happens. I too took me a long time to kind of... I think even there were some comments on videos before where it happened. But yeah, I get why it happens. It's very difficult to explain. Oh, crush card. Anyway, Crimson Maelstrom says, oh wow, Pegasus's first loss, the danger of bricking with tunes comes forth. And with Pegasus, all the eggs in one basket is one saying, because if Pegasus fully relies on Toon Kingdom, and that has a Dispel or a Mystical Space Typhoon launched its way, Pegasus potentially loses his whole field. Zukowski says, who'd have guessed Pegasus goes down? And that was to Weevil. Zukowski also says, the awareness of an ending to the duel between Pegasus and Joey was Pegasus should have attacked with Toon Gemini Elf first, then Jinzo, and only attacked with Panther Warrior last, so the Fairy Box couldn't have stopped though. Gemini Elf's attack, but a win's a win. I think that was to make a statement because Pegasus also destroyed Jinzo in the process when he took it off the field. I think that was just a statement, and Joey would have only been able to use Fairy Box one more turn. I think he had like 700 life points. But it's to make a statement. It's like, I stole your Jinzo and I'm going to throw it back to the graveyard just to rub it in a bit more. Okay, so Pegasus. Okay, now this is a massive combo. So Pegasus has got Toon Masked Sorcerer. Now that can attack twice. When that does life point damage, Pegasus can draw cards. So Toon Masked Sorcerer is a very good card for Pegasus's deck if he's running low in his hand. Alejandro Fernandez says, to be honest, I prefer a deck like this or Amazon S to stay OP rather than nerfing it as it's making it more fair, just for the fun of it. It's the same with old cards that get an errata and basically become useless and a shadow of what they once were. Let's enjoy Pegasus run for what it is and may become. Also, there's a counterclaim to this, and I feel like decks that are coming up do have counterplay. Like you said, Mako has Stormwall, for example. Stormwall. Tornado Wall. Ectoplasma comes to mind, as it technically doesn't destroy Toon, so Toon Kingdom can't protect them. Interesting. I think Arcana and Bakura both have that, Ectoplasma. Okay. Well, Pegasus getting a bit low on life points here. Blade Knight's on the field now as well. Moonwolf, he says, Weevil giving the first L was not who I was expecting to possibly do so. Other than Pegasus bricking, it takes Dispel, Mystical Space Typhoon, or effects that attack spell cards to get one over on him. Well, the Toons will not go undefeated. Now to go back to watching your GX card collecting live stream from the other day. Oh man, I spent 8 hours doing that. It was fun, but oh man. I'll probably do it again over the weekend, to be honest, because I need more deck slots. It's I didn't talk much. I don't think I talked at all during that live stream. It was I ended up playing it until like 5 in the morning, and other people in the household are asleep, so I can't be talking because the way this house is designed, the bedrooms are literally like all contained in the one hallway, and like 2 of the bedrooms, I kid you not, if you stand in the hallway and you spread your arms out, you can have one arm in one bedroom and one arm in the other one. Like the bedrooms are like an arm's length away from each other, so I can't talk at night because like they're gonna hear me and they're gonna be like, "You're waking, stop making noise, you're waking us all up." Moonwolfie also says, I thought Raptor had him at one point, but not enough. Raptor's, he's a bit of a wild card. I always enjoyed watching his Battle City season matches. Well, oh, look at that. Pegasus has just stolen Crush Card and has used it on his own. Oh, there goes Obelisk as well. In Kaiba's graveyard, Obelisk the Tormentor has also been destroyed. And Moonwolfie also says, and Joey Boy could not beat the Toons. Joey would hate looking to him. Toon Gemini Elf has been the MVP recently. Using Comic Hand to take Jinzo was just mean. Well, if you think that was mean. That Yugi and Pegasus match, oh my word. That was pretty funny though. Alejandro Fernandez says, I'm really glad for everyone that's into GTA, but for me personally, 2026 is reserved for Pokemon Gen 10. I too, as soon as ZA releases and as soon as Pokemon Gen 10 comes out as well, I am yeeting down to EB Games so fast. And those games are coming. You know what? When Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, I pre-ordered them and they came on time. So fingers crossed my Switch 2 is on time and all that. Now this one's a comment from a Pokemon video, but it's from Sukowski, a Yu-Gi-Oh watcher as well. Starmie, my original champion, beat almost every one of the Elite Four except Lorelei's, Lapras, and Cloyster with it. Ah, okay, so I remember reading your moveset. You had Recover. I don't have Recover on my Starmie. I have Thunderbolt. And that Thunderbolt being on Starmie allows you to get through Lapras and Cloyster. I think Sukowski said he had Ice Beam, Surf, Recover, and Psychic, Surf, Ice Beam, Recover. I get rid of Recover. I have Thunderbolt instead. Believe it or not, yes, Starmie can learn Thunderbolt. I know it doesn't seem like it should, but it does, and it makes it extremely broken for Gen 1. And speaking of extremely broken, this match again has not lasted long, but it's, wait, is this first or second match? No, I think that might only be the first. Huh. Kaiba's whole first match lasted longer than Yugi's entire duel. So Kaiba can at least have that up on Yugi. And be like, at least my one duel lasted longer than your whole match. Mr. Broski15 says, success against Pegasus can be measured by how many cards are left in his deck. The fewer cards left, the better they did. Yeah, pretty much. Sukowski also says, I wish my Pokemon Blue still worked. I'd try to find my old Game Boy for a speedrun. Yeah, with my Pokemon Yellow's the same. The internal battery is cooked and it can't save. I've still got a red cartridge and that still works, surprisingly. And my yellow and red are roughly the same age. In fact, I think my red version might even be older. Emperor Pikachu says, poor Rex never had a chance, and also poor Joey, I was rooting for him. Joey tried, but he got smashed. Mecha Jason says, what in the flying hell did I just witness? Pegasus lost to a bowl cut. It's always fun making fun of Weevil's hair. Sax Packab says, Pegasus was my favourite character. I think his deck was the first one I owned. Also, he may have had the voiceover actor as James from Pokemon. Guy was talented. No, Pegasus wasn't James's voice actor from Pokemon, but James's voice actor for Pokemon did Seto Kaiba. What was his name? Eric Stewart. That was his name. Eric Stewart. He did Kaiba in Yu-Gi-Oh. He did James and Brock from Pokemon as well. So yes, believe it or not, James and Brock have the same voice actor in Pokemon, and he also does Kaiba. Nurse Joy and My Valentine are the same voice actor as well. And and now that whenever I hear Nurse Joy speak, I can't unhear it now. It never clicked until I read it on. Oh, because I think the voice actor passed away, sadly. I think that's how I found out about it. And okay, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon is now considered a toon. And 2 toon rollbacks. This is very similar to the Yugi match. Oh, and the same result. Pegasus voice actor was Darren Dunstan. But yeah, the voice actor for Kaiba, James, and Brock in Pokemon, very, very talented voice actor. Oh, Darren Dunstan also did Splinter in the 2003 TV series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He did Pegasus as well. What's amazing is that Dr. Crowler is the voice actor for Goku for Dragon Ball Z as well. Well, Kaiba lasted a bit longer. At least I was able to get through all the comments. Only just, mind you. But, well, thanks everyone for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. It was a brutal day, and Pegasus got his own back after he's lost a Weevil. I'm probably going to go play Red Dead 2 for like the next 6 hours. I swear, you play Red Dead for 1 hour, you look at the clock, and you find out that like a whole week has passed. Anyway, thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.